Oh, hello, how you doing? It's Ninja 55 doing another video. And today I would like to get on is how I could never live in New York. Yeah, New York is nice and everything. New York is nice with like visiting, but I couldn't never live there. Reason being is it's just too expensive. Like California, like Hawaii, man. Hawaii is more expensive than New York, but they all the it's like you have to literally be a millionaire to live in New York, because you got people, well, particularly black folks and other people too, that's keeping New York running. They're not making ends. They making, I guess, ends meet or something. They ain't making that much money. They don't. It's just crazy. That's how it's set up. They're from there. But I'm saying, you know, you can't really save no money and everything. It's like, okay, unless you're getting assisted by friends or something. That's different. You're assisted, but because how it is up there. I like New York. New York's pretty good. Times Square. You got Brooklyn. It's just so much stuff and so much activity to do up there. Long Island, but it's just too expensive. Vegas was okay. It was least expensive than New York, but Vegas, it was too strict and everything. I was, at least it's New York, you can sit down anywhere, but Vegas is too strict. But New York, oh man, you don't really. I mean, some people still got cars, but you don't even need a car and everything because the traffic is horrible. But New York, I could not live. I could not live in New York. No, no, unless I was a millionaire. And then I like warm weather too. It's nice. It's crazy how they got it. Places like New York is, how they do it is okay. You can get around. Certain places in Northeast you can't even get around, like Jersey. You can't get around in your car. Get around Pennsylvania, like Philly. You can get around. So some parts of Pennsylvania you can't. It's hard to get around. You need a car. But New York, for the most part, a public transit system is good. But me, I couldn't live in New York. I'm like, whoa, man, it's good to visit because I visit just about a lot. Go up there and visit, but as far as living there, man, no, it's nice and everything. And then the thing about it is, what also worries me is it's got a lot of people up there, 9 million people. Like, this would be so crowded. 9 million, 9 million people. Oh wow, I mean, that's a lot. Well, that's New York for you, the Big Apple, the capital. But then it's mild. The weather, it gets pretty cold up there. You get the Canadian air. Canadian air. I like. I know it don't get cold like I don't think it get cold like Minnesota though. Minnesota, that really gets cold because I was there 2 months ago. Was this, or 3 months ago? And Minnesota was pretty cold. I mean that was cold in the summertime. Well, Minnesota gets really cold, so New York is like Pennsylvania, where it's warm in like the winter time. It gets cold too, but hey, long as you strap up, long as you like wrap up, like wear some thermals, wear a long sleeve, wear a windbreaker jacket, and then wear a wool jacket or some over it. You should be good. The cold weather to survive. And it's like New York is colder than like Pennsylvania and Maryland. Of course it's Northeast. Because what I heard was they get that Canadian air. It's already so cold. But yeah, I couldn't live in New York, man. Because a one bedroom apartment is, you got to really hustle up there. Because a one bedroom apartment was in Manhattan is like, was it 3,000, 2,300, or 3,000? Like, jeez. I don't see how it is. It's not really good for black folks. I know black folks are from there, you know, from parts of New York, but it's like, how can you really afford that and everything? How can you really afford the rent price? You got some black people that's moving out of New York. That's been moving out of New York and moving to other places. You know, Florida, doing moving to the South where it's cheaper at. You know, cause here a one bedroom apartment and then the square foot, if the one bedroom apartment be small, and then they charge you a lot of money to basically rip you off. It's like, man, it's like some people can make it work. Some black folks can make it work. 'Cause if you can make it work, hey, my hat's off to you. If you can't make it, it's all about what you individuals. It's all about what you black folks can do up there. If you can make it work, fine. Like I said, my hat's off to you. But me, no, that's not my cup of tea. I mean, I like New York. I like New York. It's pretty good, but man, and then Brooklyn, New York. What was it? This? They want like what is it? A one bedroom apartment? It's like 17 or 1800 plus security. That's in the hood in Brooklyn. It's like I couldn't like I'm like I'm like, man, that's 1700. That's really ridiculous. It probably costs more. I think it's 1800 now. Then it's plus security. It's like, geez, y'all got that up there. They make it hard. It's like basically they want black folks out of there and everything. It's what it seems to me. See the the other races can afford it. The Asians, the whites, or the Caucasians. Indians, East Indians, Arabs. They can afford it. But European Jews, they can afford it and everything. But black folks, we can't. It's like we struggle. It's a struggle. Unless you go to school, unless you got a skill, a trade, and everything, you gotta work really hard. You gotta work like 4 jobs and everything. Like that's, man, because it's so expensive. You gotta work 4 jobs. So I was say, man, if y'all really want to do that, then fine. There was nothing wrong with working, but man, that's a lot of work. You gotta work 4 jobs, and your body needs rest. That's the thing. If you're always constantly working, your body will shut down. It will shut down and everything. Your body will shut down, and it puts stress on your body. It puts stress on your body. There's nothing wrong with working, but working too much, it puts stress on the body. So you don't want to do that. This is why people be having heart attacks, strokes. Hell, I remember my friend told me that the taxi cab drivers who's working up in New York, they would be taking their own lives because the pay would be so low. They wasn't really getting enough of their drivers, so taxi cab drivers would be taking their own lives. Like, damn. Like, yeah. Well, y'all got that, though. You black folks got that up there, but not me. I couldn't never live in New York. I mean, if I'm seeing somebody up there, maybe I'll hang out with them up there. Maybe I would spend like a week up there, 2 days or 3 days a week. Then I'll come back. Other than that, nah, I ain't gonna live up there. Maybe I'll spend like a week out there or 2 weeks, maybe. But other than that, nope, I'm okay. New York. You black folks got that up there. I don't see how y'all do it, man. But hey, do what y'all gotta do and everything. Well, this is Ninja55 signing out. Please like and comment my video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and bye-bye.